Hi everybody, this is a video of the Philips 4-foot fluorescent strip light. As you can see, this is the Philips 4-foot fluorescent strip light I saved from this old closed down shop. They were renovating it out, and as I saw it, as I said to this workman if I could have it, and he said yes, and which that's really good of him. And as you can see, it's got this good old T12 fluorescent tube, this T12 one at 4 foot, and it says Osram L40 watt / 23 Kelvin, and it says Gelwise white, made in EC. So anyway, guys, this is the batten, the 4 foot one, and it's all very nice and clean. It's very much like our old kitchen strip light when I was a little boy. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do before I set this up, I'm going to take a look at the inside of this beautiful batten. Nice and perfectly white and everything. So right, so that's one. So we'll go down to the other end. So right, and that's two now. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get this off now. Take this it's easy to get this off. So that's it now, the cover's off. So anyway, guys, so as you can see now, this is the inside of this Philips 4-foot fitting. And as you can see, it's got this Philips the Philips ballast, 40 watts, and it says on it says Philips LIC number 6874, 240 volts, 50 hertz, BS40 BCS40 / 1, 240 volts, 50 hertz, one time 40 watt, 1200 millimeters, and it says 2 times 20 watt switch start ballast, and it says 043A costs 045, and it says made in Austria. And the ballast came from that other batten that was in the same principle as this one, but it had the twist and locking holders, and that was for that Fitzgerald 4-foot batten. But now I've moved it into this batten, and this one was owned by Philips as well. It's a Philips Streamlight one, and it's got the ballast in it that matches with this batten, yes. And it's got the live and neutral at this end, and two lives at this end. So it's kind of 3/4 live and 1/4 neutral. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do is take the starter button out. Oh yeah, look at that. Now the starter button matches with the fitting as well as the ballast, and as you can see on it, it says Philips Philips made in Holland, S10 single, 220 to 240 volts, 4-65 watts. And does it say anything else on it? It says Kima or Cura, whatever it say, N13774, and it says EFGHIJKLM. Fancy all that in alphabetical order, this starter button. It's a Philips one, and it's fitted into this Philips batten. So anyway, guys, I'm going to put the starter button back in now. Right, that's it, it's clicked on now. So anyway, guys, I've done a real good job at cleaning up this batten. It was in a bit rusty, Nick. It was covered in muck and dirt, and it came with the 5-foot strip lights that I saved from the shop as well. And this 4-foot one really caught my eye, and you have to excuse this little dint here because it was a bit bent. I tried to get it perfectly straight, but I couldn't. But it's straight enough though. It's got this big round capacitor. It'll still keep the tube in motion. It stops the overflow. It's got live and neutral on it. So, and this is the 4-foot one. It's exactly the same principle as Crompton. I know it looks like Crompton, but this one is a Philips one. So guys, so anyway, guys, all I'm gonna anyway now, enough with all that now. So all I'm gonna do is put the strip plate back on now, guys. Oh, this is exactly. Oh, that's one bit end come on now. So that's it. Oh, sorry about that. Let's go to that other end. Anyway, I'm going to do this end first. Right, that's one. Well, that's goes to this end now. So that's. that's fitted in. Just got to get that screw down. Right, and that's got to tighten down like so. Right, it's fitted in now. Oh, sorry about that slip. That's it. It's fitted down nice and tightly now, and it's fitted in like so. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do now is going to put the tube in now. So, oh God, this is. This is not. Oh, great, got it now. That's it. That's clicked on now. So let's go to the other end. Right, that's fitted on now. So I could do with 2 pairs of hands. I know this end's a little bit bent to one side a little bit, but I just have to spare that. I'll try and sort that out when I've done the YouTube, and there's a little screwdriver. So it's fitted with this beautiful MK switch. So anyway, guys, I'm going to do now is going to let me just test one more time to make sure it's still. Yeah, it's off showing upwards. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do is going to put it in, turn it on the socket now. So right, that's it now. It's on now, the socket. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn the big lights out now. So right, that's it now, guys. The big lights have gone out now. So onto the Philips 4-foot fluorescent strip light, everybody. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that certainly did blink happy. And as you can see, it lit the electrodes up before the whole unit just kicked in. So anyway, guys, and as you can see, the strip lights blinked happy. And as you can see, it's got this nice old MK switch. I fitted it with this other MK, that vintage one, the old style one, but I decided to replace it and put this one on to match with this fitting, because let me tell you a little story, guys, about this good old Philips fluorescent strip light. This is one of our old kitchen strip light that my mum and dad used to have years and years ago in their kitchen. Well, my mum's still got that. Well, she's got an LED one fitted in her kitchen now, but this is one of my earliest memories of this batten. Now, this batten, it's a 4-foot one. It had that little sticker at the side, but it came off because I washed it. And I couldn't get it back on again. But look at this beautiful fitting. Now, this fluorescent fitting, right, just to tell you a story about this fitting. When I was a little baby, we had a good old strip light in a batten like this with grey ends on it. And it were the same size, the same etched name on it. Philips Streamlight, that's what it is. So, and this is our old kitchen. I pretend that this is our old kitchen strip light. Our old kitchen strip light, because this kitchen strip light takes me back my precious memories. I used to love turning it on, right? I used to turn it on. It had a good start up like what this one did, especially with the old Philips ballast inside it. This fitting is really something. Now, a lot of schools I used to go to and nurseries, they used to have old battens like this, but not many schools and nurseries have battens like this now, because they're all, well, they used to get they got replaced by the new modern strip lights before LED came in. So with this strip light, it turned on. It's got the orange starter button. So, and years and years ago, right, when the tube wore out, I used to find it quite exciting when the tube wore out in our old kitchen strip light, because because when I grew up, we had fitting like this, and it takes me back my memories. And it said Philips, and I know at the end, one end was bent to one side, like bent outwards, and one end was bent inwards. So that's one of our old kitchen strip light. Well, my mum and dad's old kitchen strip light, but this beautiful one. But I'm glad. I'm so glad to bring this back. It shows you that's our old kitchen strip light come back from the dead again. So, and as you can see on it, it's lit me carpet a very nice white colour. And look all around my room. Oh, nice and white and everything, yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, our old fantastic memories. I told my mum about this. She might be wondering whether she might have to have one as a spare one, just like that. Maybe could have that as her spare in case if the LED one goes faulty. But what happened with this one that was in this make, when ours was this old make, we used to have it on quite a lot. A lot of tubes used to, well, some of them lasted about 4 years, some of them lasted 5 years. But what happened when the fitting, it was 20 years ago, about 20 years ago last month, the fitting got thrown away because the clip that conducts the electricity was all crumbling away because due to its age. We had to throw that fitting out. We couldn't get it going again. But because we didn't know better, because as I grew up now, you still see battens like this, and when I collect one just like this one is totally made up for it. And now, and before I say this, it's fitted with a T12 tube. That's taking me back to 30 years ago. I remember once, it was 30 years ago this December, I remember when the tube wore out, right? The first time the tube wore out when I was a baby in this batten was back in somewhere between 1990 or 1991. The tube was actually, well, going off and coming back on, and we tried some new starter buttons in it and it didn't work. But then we used to go down to Wilkinson's and bought another fluorescent tube, and we put a new tube in it. It got it going perfectly, so I had to throw the other tube out. And the second time when it wore out was coming up to 30 years ago at the either it was December, well, November or December. I remember when I got home from school, I wondered what was going on with the tube. One end was gone really black, and we found out, the tube was flickering on and off. My dad said, the light's broken, the tube's flickering on and off. And when he took it out, it came on fully lit, and it was flickering like a semi-resonant. And then when he brought home one of those, and then the next day when he bought another fluorescent tube for it 30 years ago this year, it was one of those tubes, right? And it's got it, and it said, I'm not sure, I think it said Osram on it. That was back in 1995 when the tube wore out the second time in my lifetime. It says Osram L40 watt /23. And I think that was quite the same terms as my nanan's old kitchen strip light. So anyway, when that got to, when my dad bought a tube for that one in this tap of where the end caps of the tube, it was like, it lasted up from 1995 to 2000, December 2000. Now, in December 2000, 25 years ago, when the strip light wore out, the end started to go really black. And the next day, that's when I started secondary school. And then the next day when I came home from school, the strip light was mended. My mum bought another fluorescent tube that was the same principle as the other one in it, and it said Osram like that. This one does. So anyway, this beautiful strip light, when you look at it now, it takes back my precious memories of this beautiful tube. And I'm so glad I've got it now. I'm glad, well, the guy at this shop who renovated the shop out, he was going to take some fittings with him. I think he was going to recycle them. But I didn't want him to recycle this one, because this one being a 4-footer, and as I saw it, it caught my eye. And I got it home, cleaned it up, and sprayed it all white, and it looks like it's a brand new fitting again, yeah. So, I'm sorry that the sticker didn't come off. The sticker came off, but anyway, look at that. One of my old kitchen strip lights. We brought it back, and I'm so glad it came back from 20 years ago. But anyway, another story about this, guys. The strip light, in 2000, from 2000, in 2000, it was fitted the second time with the Osram T12 tube, and excuse me, sorry, I burped everyone, guys. So anyway, like I said, in 2000 it lasted all the way, the second part, well, the fourth T12 tube in my lifetime lasted from 2000 to 2004, but it's because we had that old strip light on quite a lot, and it used to, and that's why the tube didn't last that long. But coming to the end of 2004, 2 days before Christmas Eve 2004, that's the day before I was going to Blackpool, the strip light the tube started flickering on and off, and I looked at one end of it, it looks like it was laughing, going that's what it looked like it was doing. That's one thing I loved about our old kitchen strip light, and that was, well, about 20 years before LED started coming in. That's when it went invented then, blah blah blah. So, and then at the end of 2004, when I came home from Blackpool, the strip light was fitted with a slimmer tube, and it was etched Thorn EMI, and I wanted that to be fitted with a slimmer tube to see what it looks like. And I thought, oh wow, nice old slimmer tube. But it didn't stay there for too long. But coming into 20 years ago, last month, the fitting just totally stopped working due to crumblage in the clip that holds the wire in place, because the clip, the clip was being hot and cold all the time, because we use that old batten quite a lot, and we got replaced by that super slim one, which I really didn't find that nice, which that didn't have a character in, because I cut that up for spares for a 4-foot Fitzgerald one. So anyway guys, all I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn the strip light off now. So right, oh, it went yellow when I turned it off. So anyway guys, all I'm going to do is turn it back on. Here we go. Wow, look at that. You see that? It did make a bit of a thudding noise, but I've not seen the starter button glow a bright orange colour. So anyway guys, that was just, it glows, it starts up exactly like our old kitchen strip light that we had from 20 years ago, the one when it got thrown out. So I'm glad that this one's made up for it. So it looks absolutely interesting. I was glad to bring something back. I'm glad I've come across this type of strip light, so that'll bring back my lovely precious memories of this beautiful Philips Streamlight batten. So, and with the nice old clip holders on it. I like these clip holders because they're non-twist and locking ones, because the ones with twist and locking, I find them a bit too obvious and too plain, but this one's quite better. I was so lucky to live in a life with having a strip light in a home with this type of batten. It takes me back my lovely precious memories. Yeah, so, and as you can see now, it's lit my carpet a very nice white colour and all around my room and everything. So this beautiful strip light, I just could never do enough of it, and I thought, oh wow, at least it made up for 20 years ago, which that I'm so glad. And that makes up for the family. I think it's nice to keep a bit of history, because everyone knows history is very important. So I fitted it with this type of MK switch, so it'll match with the fitting, because when we had our old kitchen strip light, our light switches, my mum and dad's old switches, have got these old MK switches, but this batten was fitted on with that 2-gang one that's in the same make as this one. We still got it though. They've kept really happy and strong. Fittings like this, Philips or Crompton. It's a pity Philips and Crompton don't do this make anymore, and it's real good. I'm so glad I've got hold of it, because I stripped the old ballast out of it and I put a nice new one in. It did have one of the end holder, the inner part was kind of broken loose, but I fixed it up with some super glue and it's conducting alright. So that's all it is. So anyway guys, so as you can see now I've told the full story about this good old strip light. Anyway guys, as you can see now that the Philips 4-foot fluorescent strip light has reached its full brightness at 40 watts warm and about 180 watts bright, whatever it is. So anyway guys, all I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn the strip light off now. So right, that's it now. Oh, it went yellow when I turned it off. So anyway guys, all I'm going to do now is turn the big lights back on now. Right, that's it now guys. The big lights are back on now, everybody. So anyway guys, this is a video of the Philips 4-foot fluorescent strip light and everything, everybody. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. So please comment, rate, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody.